Hello and welcome back to day 5 of my 5 video series on how to level up your life in 2024. And today is the last day of the series. I am sad it's coming to an end, but I hope you were able to take something away from it. I hope you were able to cast that vision. I hope you are starting to create your vision board. And I hope you are starting to put those habits in place of what it is you want your life to look like in 24, because I can't tell you enough how much this process has changed my life and really has helped me be more intentional with the things that I wanted and to be able to create the things that I want out of life. So, today is the last day, and I wanted to talk about reflecting throughout the year and making adjustments to your goals, because I think this is probably one of the most important parts going into the next year is really making sure you're staying on track with these goals and the visions that you set for yourself, so that when you get to the end of 2024, you can look back and be so freaking proud of yourself and accomplish all of these things that you want, because it is going to take action. It is going to take you looking back and saying, am I doing everything correctly? Can I be more intentional? I always think of it as getting better by 1% every single day, because you're gonna notice as you start jumping into these tasks that you put for yourself, or these visions or these habits, challenges are going to come in the face you in the are going to face you like 100%. No, I guarantee that your schedule is going to change, or that your kids are going to wake up in the morning and morning routines might not work for you. There's going to be things you're going to face, and it's going to get hard because you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. You're doing new things. But this is why it's so important to evaluate throughout the year and make adjustments to either your goals or the actions that you're taking. Okay. So I kind of wanted to go through my top things that I want you to really take a look at and think about as we go through this reflection. Okay, so number one thing is make sure you have some way of tracking your goals, rather it be income goals. Maybe you have an income tracking goal sheet. I like to personally break it down by quarter, so maybe you have it broken down by income, maybe you have it broken down for business goals, maybe you have it broken down for those workout routines that you have progress every quarter that you want to make, but have some type of tracking system. That way you can look back and say, how is it going? Am I making progress in it? Am I seeing these small successes? It's easy to set little, again, we talked about setting those little wins along the way. Can you set those little wins each quarter to make sure that you're getting to the actual big goal that you're working towards? So maybe you want to lose 50 pounds. Well, let's break it down by quarter. you know Maybe you lose anywhere from 10 to 15 pounds, you know every quarter. Like, that is doable. That is something that you can look at and track your progress to say, okay, did I hit that 15 pounds this quarter? Like, am I seeing progress towards that actual big goal? Okay, so making sure to always take a look at your tracker and reevaluating along the way. And also, your schedule, those habits that we talked about yesterday, like, you have to look at them and say, are they working? Like, are they actually getting done? Because it's really easy to go throughout your day and kind of forget to add in these things. Maybe January will pass. You'll say, was I doing that morning routine? Or, did I actually like get up and do it? So taking a look at your schedule and saying, is this working? Because sometimes things that we set for ourselves just don't work, and that's okay. Maybe you have little ones and that morning routine doesn't work, but nap time, man, like, you can really put a nap time spot in your day where you can have some quiet time, or you get that workout in, or maybe this is time to work on a side hustle of your own. So making sure always, like, reevaluating your schedule. Is it working? Is it causing more stress? Because that's not what we want either. There are times where I'm in a hustle season for certain goals, but also, it has to be something that you can really sustain it for the long run. So, is your morning routine working? Or, if you're working on your income, are you setting aside time every single day? And what time of day are you setting aside to take a look at your finances and go over them and set some budgets? So making sure that not only are you following the schedule, but does it actually work for you? Um, and the last, or second to last one I want to talk about is delegating. I know you're probably a busy mom, And I know that you want to do everything and you want to be the superhero and you want to accomplish all of your goals in the new year. But I will say we are one person. Sometimes it does take delegating to actually focus on other things in our lives. When I took on my side business as a body coach 7 years ago, I started learning I needed to start delegating other things. This was something I was very passionate about, but I also knew I couldn't be, the perfect mom and have a full-time career and also the side hustle. I started actually taking my Beachbody money and hiring a service cleaning lady so that she would come in and clean our house every single week. Like, what things can you take off of your plate so that you can focus on these things that are really important to you? Because sometimes the small things we can't, like, can you do grocery order service? That's another thing that I delegate now is I have my groceries delivered to my front door. I don't have time to go to the grocery store because I have other things that are more important in my life. So can you slow down? Sometimes we have to slow down to speed up. Or also I like to say, sometimes to maximize our businesses, it does take putting some systems in place. And I can't express enough how important delegation can be in systems when you do try to do more things in your life, such as adding new visions or goals or business opportunities in your life that you want. You have to learn how to delegate, okay? And last is, and this is my favorite word, is it is easy to get into January. We start procrastinating on the things that we want. We can start pushing off to February. Oh, I'll start it in February now, or I'll start it next quarter. Don't procrastinate, you guys. Like, take action. And sometimes messy action is better than no action. And, it's easy to start pushing off these goals as we actually start getting into wanting to do things. Starting with a workout routine. Maybe you're like, you get into January, like, wait a second, I haven't even thought about what I'm doing or what workout plan or what meal plan. Take action now. Like, now is the time to start putting that in place so you can start taking action on a January 2nd. Okay. So I hope that these four important parts of reviewing and reflecting is something you do going into the new year, because it's going to be so easy to create this vision board, think of these really amazing ideas that you have for yourself, but never actually put them in place, never actually start working on them. And also, maybe halfway through the year or even in January, challenges are going to come up and you're going to need to learn how to adjust, how to, adjust your schedule, adjust your, what time of the day it gets done. But I still want you to start working. And sometimes it takes reevaluating our goals and saying, maybe I never want to ever decrease the goal, but sometimes we can adjust the timeline of the goal. So, if certain goals aren't met by certain quarters, you can always move those. Like, don't ever lower the goal, just adjust the timeline on it. Because there are so many times in my business where I have not met the goal at a certain date that I wanted to. And I will say I've never lowered the goal. I just moved the timeline, readjust again. What actions can I be taking to get to that goal next quarter? What things can I be doing now that I didn't do last quarter? Like, again, reevaluating the things that you're doing and adjusting it. Okay. So I hope this helped so much. And I seriously look forward to hearing about all of your goals, all of your visions, seeing your vision boards as you start creating them. Please email me with feedback, or if you enjoyed this 5 video series, I also want to extend the offer. I am opening up 5 new spots in my January mentorship for my next business opportunity as a body partner. If this is something, if fitness and health is a passion of yours, if you've considered doing a side hustle, like, I really encourage you to reach out to me and ask about this. I'd love to get you information about it. But this is kicking off January 8th, and I am so excited. And I hope, though, you all take away these 5 videos and really help you level up your life in 2024. All right. Thank you so much and have a happy new year. Bye.